here we have Ryder, the sweet little handsome boy Ryder, huh? And this week's update, we are practicing Ryder's leash walking. This way. Good boy. Now, Ryder is kind of a natural when it comes to training and his commands. So leash walking was one of his easy things to accomplish. I'm going to show you a little bit about how I leash walk and how I correct him if he goes out in front of me and different things along those lines. So let me put my phone in one hand and get some treats in the other. So say he were to go out in front of me, I'm not going to pull that leash back or else it's going to teach him to pull more. So if he's pulling in front of me, this way, Ryder. Normally he doesn't really pull, just like that. So I'm going to say, easy. Yes, good boy. And then give him a treat at my left side or lure him back to my left side. So right now he's searching for that treat. If he were behind me, I am not going to worry about pulling him along with me. So you can totally do that. I'm sorry. Good boy. So you can totally pull him if he's behind you or if he's kind of just stopped. This way. But normally he's very attentive to my left side. Lure leash walking is super easy. You just hold that treat, luring him next to your left side. And eventually they're not going to want to move out of that position because they're easy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And eventually they'll even correct themselves when they get too far out in front of you. Ryder? Yes, good boy. And I don't want to reward him until he gives me that slack. So if he goes out in front of me, I want him to kind of realize, oh, I'm not supposed to be out in front. This way. Good boy. Yes. Just like that. See how I tugged him a little bit? That's perfectly fine. And he also, this way. So if he's smelling something and I don't want him to sniff at it, this way. He smells something, I'm going to say, leave it, or just say this way and continue walking. So it looks like he's looking for a spot to go potty right now. That's fine. I'm going to let him go potty if he has to. If he starts to sniff or eat something on the ground, then I'll say leave it or easy. So he goes out in front of me. This is a perfect example. I'm going to wait for him to give me some, yes, good boy. Give me some slack, and then I want to praise it as soon as it happens. So I did praise before I explained what I was going to do. Easy. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Just like that. So, good. I want to reward that attentive focus of him looking up. Easy. Once he comes back, realize, good boy. Once he comes back and realizes, oh, I wasn't supposed to go in front, that's when I want to reward. Easy. Let him at the end of that leash, just like that. Good boy. He came right back. I was like, oops, I'm sorry. So that was very good. Self-correction. Good. This way. Good boy, Ryder. Good boy. Good boy. And I can even praise him. I don't always have to, There we go. He slowed down to let me catch up. This way. Good. Good boy. I'm going to fix that leash for you. Good boy. There we go. And then when I stop, I also want him to stop with me too. This way. Leave it. So if I'm walking, I want to get his attention first. Ryder. Ryder. Hi. So I'm going to stop. Good. Once he sits, that's when I'm going to give him the reward. We'll do that again. Good boy. Yes. As soon as he does it, I want to reward that. Good. So I can be walking. And then that also makes him a little bit more attentive because he's waiting for me to stop so he can sit and get a reward. Good. Drop our treats, man. Oh, there we go. You got it. So we're going to walk up on the driveway a little bit. He's going to hit that end of the leash. I'm going to hold that leash nice and good boy. Nice and firm. And then wait for him to give me the slack. Good. He's going to kind of be prancy next to my left side. Perfect, perfect. Give him that reward. Easy. I can even tell him easy if he looks like he's going to possibly pull ahead of me. Good. Good boy. And you can see him kind of look back and wait a little bit, so that's very good. Now we're going to do that stopping thing again. Get his attention. There we go. I stopped. He's going to come back more so to me than out in front of me. That way he knows he gets the reward. Lure him back to my left side. And then have him go into that sit. Good boy. And we'll do it again. Lure him back to my left side. Have him go into that sit. Yes, good boy. Continue walking. Yes! Then give him that reward because he did it automatically. Good boy. Tangling himself up. We'll do it one more time. Let's see if he'll do it on his own. I'm gonna wait for him to come back to my left side, possibly. Maybe I'll have to lure him. That's okay. Sit. Good boy, Ryder. Good boy. All right, one more time, and then we'll finish up with that. I want him to continue work. Good boy. So if he freezes and doesn't want to walk, this way. I can give him that little tug, because you don't want him to think, oh, if I sit here, I'm automatically going to get rewarded by sitting, because that's what he wants to do. This way. So you want to kind of discourage that ahead of time. That way he doesn't always think he can do that. Ryder. Good. Good boy. But yeah, this is Ryder's leash walking. He is doing very well. As you can see, he is a very handsome boy. Yes, you are.